today we are talking about common mistakes to avoid when learning the piano. Getting started learning the piano seems pretty straightforward, but there are a number of those common mistakes that piano teachers see over and over again with new students. It may not seem obvious to new piano learners that some of these things can't really hinder process at the piano. To set yourself or your child up for success, consider these things as you are preparing to start learning the piano. Here are 3 common mistakes to avoid when you are starting out on the piano. Number 1, learning on a poorly maintained instrument or small keyboard. Many people assume that as long as they have an instrument with keys, it will do. But playing on a low-quality instrument can lead to big problems and a lot of frustration. Acoustic pianos require regular maintenance and tuning. If you have a family heirloom piano, or if your piano has been sitting in your home and don't play it for many years, it may not be an ideal instrument to learn on. Before learning to play the piano, you should have your piano looked over by a piano technician. A piano technician can make sure that all of the keys, pedals, and moving parts are in working order and that the piano can stay in tune. If you will be practicing on the keyboard or digital piano, you want to make sure it has 88 full-size weighted keys. The keys have to feel fairly authentic to acoustic piano keys so that you can learn to control the sound as you play. Playing on an instrument that is too small or with inadequate keys can be really confusing and disorienting. It will be really hard to play on a real piano in the future. Learning on a small keyboard can be compared to learning to play soccer with a balloon. It just wouldn't feel right and can lead to a lot of frustration. Also, if you are learning on the keyboard, make sure you have a proper stand with a keyboard at the correct height. Don't try to play your keyboard by placing it on a bed or other random surface in your home. Number 2, use a chair instead of a piano bench. It's not uncommon for piano students to use any chair from their house in the place of the piano bench. This might not seem like a very big deal, but it can be really problematic. Standard piano benches that have a completely flat seat and come in a center height. When you sit on the piano bench from the beginning of your piano study, you learn just the right posture needed to play the piano. You have a solid space to work from and then to expect the work to feel normal at the piano. On the other hand, chairs come in all different shapes, size, and height. Many chairs are soft towards the backs, which makes it really hard to sit up tall with correct postures at the piano. A chair with arms can be really messy and work with. If a chair is too high or low, a piano student has to compensate and reach their arms to the keys in an unnatural way. If a chair rocks, swivels, or moves in any sort of way, it will create a lot of instability. As you can see, it's just easier to get started the right way using a real piano bench. The last thing is learning music that is too hard. Many people start learning piano with the goal of playing a specific piece. It is great to start out with a strong vision for what you hope to do, but it is also really important to respect the entire process of learning how to play the piano, especially the beginning stages. If you don't have any piano experience, definitely start at the beginning and follow all of the steps recommended to learn the piano. Don't try to take shortcuts or play complex music too soon. There are a lot of technical skills that need to be acquired at the piano. Learning to read music and getting comfortable on the piano keys can be a long process. Be patient with yourself and enjoy the entire learning process. So I hope you like this video and see you next time.